Hi there, I'm out in the park down here in New Orleans, and I wanted to talk about how things have been going in web development. So, just been starting to work on some more intense projects, I guess, and it's been exciting, and it's been a great learning experience. And I just negotiated to get my hourly rate up to $48 an hour for one of my clients, and then I'm working on more bigger projects now with him, and it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a challenge, and have felt a lot of anxiety going on from these kind of new changes that have been taking place. Like, one thing I did was I suggested that we start doing fixed price contracts, and I did this partially because I've read in Harry Brown that he said that it could be a better system because theoretically you can get the contract done faster because you're more motivated, and also the client doesn't have to worry about paying you hourly, and also they don't have to worry about whether or not you're being efficient or not. They just have to look at the quality of the product and how much they have to pay for it. So started doing that on a couple of projects, and I'm still doing hourly for other things. So that's been cool, and I'm learning how to estimate how long something's going to take is kind of a difficult and also a skill, and I'm excited about being able to improve that. But yeah, now I'm starting this project, which is not really a custom. It is going to be theme development, so it's a WordPress theme development, but not from scratch. I'm going to start with an existing theme and then add on to it. Probably we'll create a child theme and just change some of the pages and make some of the pages from scratch. But basically, like, starting with a theme, I want to have just all those basics in place already, because not everything needs to be created from the bottom, like the header and footer and search functionality and structure. It'd be better if those things are just already there, because they don't need to be customized except for styling. So that's one thing. And then I've been working on giving estimates for other projects. Some of the projects, it seems like I'm losing them, so maybe my estimates have been too high. And I was talking to my dad about it, and he said, that you got to maybe take it easy, show the quality of your work. But of course, I don't want to underestimate something so much that I'm losing money on it a lot. The last project I did for fixed price was pretty good. It was a pop-up using PHP and in WooCommerce, and it ended up being taking like 11 or 12 hours. I estimated 8, so it was pretty far over. It's almost 50% over the estimate, which is not great. But again, it's a learning experience, and I'm looking forward to improving my skill set and getting better at this. And I think in the long term, I'll be able to be more successful, either by using this, or at least having the skills that I will gain from doing fixed price estimates will help me to be more successful. But yeah, I wanted to also mention that this contracting on Upwork has been going very well. Now I've been working, since all my work for the past 8 or 9 months has been through Upwork. All my money is shown on my profile, so I mean, I have like, you know, it shows that I have like $30,000 earnings now in there, which is great. So it will be a lot easier to get new clients if I need to going forward. And it all started just from me trying to apply to salaried jobs, because I thought that was going to be the easiest thing to get and maybe the best thing to do in the beginning. But it ended up just, I didn't get a lot of replies for I didn't get any replies pretty much for my, I didn't get any interviews for, I only sent like 30 applications out, so, but I didn't get any responses or interviews, which was making me think that I was doing something wrong. I should have at least gotten a couple of interviews, I would think, from sending that many. But so I started doing just really tiny Upwork jobs for really cheap, and it allowed me to get some good reviews. And then just all of a sudden, after a month or two, I got my first job at Children's Health Defense. And now I'm kind of moving away from that client, it seems. The tech lead just quit, and they're doing some new hiring, so maybe I won't be working with them anymore, but that won't be a problem. But maybe I will. We'll see how it goes. So that's how things have been going so far. I'm working on, one of the projects I just did was it was like a calendar app for a WooCommerce store for a farm, and they sell baby chicks and they ship them to people. So what they needed was a calendar that the user could see how many were in stock for each week, because the product, the chicks, like they have, like, let's say, I don't know, 80 available for each week. So that means that in the regular WooCommerce setup, it's not possible to set a weekly quantity for a product. It's just one flat stock, and then, like, you know, you can make it go up or down. It doesn't depend on the timing. But so this is kind of a unique thing. But anyway, so for having a weekly quantity for a product, I created I used a calendar from CodePen for the front end calendar, but I tied in the functionality. I created custom functionality for it and tied it into a back end that was built. I built using advanced custom fields. It's just like a lot of fields for each product that show like quantity for that week, and it shows the date in the field. So there's two different rows. Like it was the ACF repeater, so like the pro version of advanced custom fields. Using the repeater field, it was possible to create, like, you know, as many rows as you want for one product, and then each row has different columns, and that allowed the user to, or the admin to see how many were in stock and what date that week was for. And then on the front end, the calendar, when the user selected an item and adds it to cart, it would update that back end stock quantity field, and then that way, and also it also would send data to the front and to show in the calendar, and it would show like different colors based on which dates were available. Like it would show red if the date was unavailable, and it would show green if the date was if the date had more than 5 chicks available for that date, and it would be yellow if it was less than 5. So it was basically you know, talking back and forth between the advanced custom fields and the calendar. So I want to take that. My coworker Sean suggested that it's such a unique and custom and large functionality that and there's not a plugin available for it right now, that I just make it into a plugin. So I was thinking that I would I'm going to start doing that and create that plugin and see how that will work on WordPress, because that would be a great way to make some extra income if I could have a plugin and then have some paid add-ons or something for it to make some more money. And also besides that, I am wanting to make more YouTube videos like this, and then eventually, like when you get enough subscribers, you can start making money from YouTube from your videos, which is cool. And making videos is fun, and it helps me to learn also. So, and it's faster than writing a blog. So that's like kind of an easier way to create some content that can be valuable to other people. So I guess that's all I have to say right now. I'm going to be starting on that plugin and continuing on my videos, and I'm happy to be learning all the time and working on bigger and more novel projects and starting different kinds of payment, like with this fixed price. So yeah, thanks for listening. All right, bye.